Speaking of playoffs, the Connecticut Sun about to embark on another postseason journey. They'll be a 3 seed with an opening matchup that mirrors the very first game of the season. A battle with Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever.
Remember when everyone said Caitlin Clark couldn't hack it in the WNBA? Well, guess what? She just shut down all the haters. ESPN experts predicted the Sun would crush the Fever, but Clark had other plans. Let's break down how this rookie is turning the league upside down. Imagine this: Clark steps onto the court against the Sun, and boom, she's dropping dimes, sinking threes, and grabbing boards like it's nothing. The experts said she'd struggle, but she's out there making it look easy.
Hammond had it right. Like, you can't outscore that team, right? You got to be able to lock down defensively. You've got to be able to give them different looks because they're smart players.
It's like she took all those doubts and used them as fuel. But here's the thing, this is just the beginning. Clark's going to face some tough times ahead. You know how the WNBA is, it's not all smooth sailing. But after what we've seen, who's going to bet against her now? This rookie season is shaping up to be one wild ride. And Clark's just getting started. You won't want to miss what's coming next. You think Clark's transition to the pros was easy? Think again. Remember when everyone said college success doesn't guarantee WNBA stardom? Clark's about to flip that script in ways you never saw coming. Caitlin Clark stepped into the WNBA with a target on her back. The hype was real, but so was the pressure. Analysts were skeptical, wondering if her college game would translate to the big leagues. It's like they forgot she was breaking records left and right at Iowa. But here's the thing, Clark's first few games weren't all sunshine and rainbows. She had to adjust fast, and it showed. The pace was quicker, the players were stronger, and suddenly, she wasn't the only superstar on the court. There were moments when you could see the frustration on her face, like she was trying to solve a puzzle in real time. But that's when Clark's true colors started to shine. Instead of crumbling under the pressure, she used it as fuel. Every missed shot, every turnover, every defensive breakdown, they all became lessons.
And when they get a beat, they're going to pick you apart. So we got to be able to give them different looks. We got to be locked in, and we got to be consistent.
And boy, did she learn fast. Then came the game that changed everything. Clark stepped onto the court with a different energy. It was like watching a light bulb moment in real time. Suddenly those passes were finding their targets with laser precision. Her shots started falling, and she was grabbing rebounds like her life depended on it. You know what's wild? Clark didn't just improve, she exploded. We're talking about a rookie who's already dropped 2 triple-doubles. That's not just good, that's historic. She's putting up numbers that make seasoned vets do a double take. 19 points, 5 assists, and 7 rebounds per game. Those aren't rookie numbers, those are all-star numbers. But it's not just about the stats. Clark's got this way of making her teammates better. She's building chemistry faster than anyone expected. It's like she's been playing with these girls for years, not weeks. And the Fever, they're starting to catch that Caitlin Clark fire. One analyst put it perfectly: I think she has really weathered a number of storms on the court. The Fever are starting to embody that personality, that competitiveness spirit that we're going to outscore, no matter what happens today. That's the thing about Clark. She's not just playing the game, she's changing it. She's bringing that college energy to the pros, and it's a good. The doubters are getting real quiet now, and the fans, they can't get enough. Speaking of doubters, the ESPN crew thought they had it all figured out when the Fever faced the Sun, but Clark, she had other plans. What if I told you she was about to flip their predictions upside down in a way no one saw coming?
With that group, and they've continued to stay the course, and it's a lot of credit to their maturation and her leadership.
Let's talk about those ESPN predictions. Every single analyst picked the Sun to win. Not one of them gave Clark and the Fever a chance. It was like they forgot who they were dealing with. The Sun were the favorites, no doubt, higher seed, strong regular season. They looked unstoppable on paper, and that put all the pressure on Clark and her squad. But here's where it gets wild. Clark steps onto the court, and it's like she's playing a different game. She's making passes that shouldn't be possible, sinking shots that defy logic, and grabbing rebounds like she's got magnets for hands. The Suns' defense, they didn't know what hit them. Clark was reading the court like a book, making decisions that left everyone scratching their heads. You know what's crazy? It wasn't just about her stats. Clark was out there leading her team like a seasoned vet. When things got tight, she was the one rallying the troops. She'd make a clutch play, and suddenly the whole Fever team was on fire. It was like watching a maestro conduct an orchestra, except the orchestra was 5 players on a basketball court, and the Sun, they were scrambling. Their game plan went out the window the moment Clark started cooking. They tried double-teaming her, but she just find the open player. They gave her space, and she drained a 3. It was like watching a chess match where one player was always 3 moves ahead. Now let's talk about the scoreboard. When that final buzzer sounded, it wasn't just a win for the Fever, it was a statement. Clark didn't just prove the experts wrong, she shattered expectations. Her stat line, it was the kind of performance that makes you do a double take. But more than that, she elevated her entire team. Suddenly, the Fever weren't underdogs anymore, they were contenders. The Fever just became contenders. But that's only the beginning. Clark's presence is sparking a revolution in the WNBA while she's lighting up scoreboards. Some teams are facing a different kind of heat. What's causing this divide? And why is it bigger than just wins and losses? Let's talk about team spirit. Clark's not just scoring points, she's changing the whole vibe of the Fever. It's like she brought a piece of that college energy with her. The team's playing with this new fire, and it's all thanks to Clark's competitive spirit. One analyst nailed it when they said the Fever are starting to embody that personality, that competitiveness spirit that we're going to outscore, no matter what happens today. But here's where it gets wild. While Clark's lifting the Fever up, other teams are struggling. Take the Chicago Sky, they're dealing with a whole different kind of pressure. Players are talking about how all the negativity on social media is messing with their heads. One Sky player even said it was hard because it should have never been like that, and to go and just want to play basketball every day, and you have people constantly, it's hurtful. That's tough. Right now, imagine being in Clark's shoes. She's got all eyes on her, but instead of cracking under pressure, she's thriving. It's like she's got this mental toughness that's next level. While some players are getting bogged down by the haters, Clark's using it as fuel to get better. What's crazy? Clark's not just changing the game on the court, she's bringing in a whole new crowd. People who never watched WNBA before are tuning in just to see what she'll do next. The league's social media is blowing up every time she plays. It's like she's single-handedly making women's basketball must-see TV. But here's the real kicker. Clark's impact goes way beyond just this season. She's inspiring a whole new generation of ballers. Young girls are watching her and thinking, I want to do that. She's changing what people think is possible in women's basketball. It's not just about breaking records anymore. It's about setting a new standard for what a rookie can do in this league. Caitlin Clark's journey from doubted rookie to WNBA sensation is mind-blowing. Remember when everyone said she couldn't cut it? Well, she's not just cutting it, she's redefining the game. One analyst nailed it. She has really weathered a number of storms on the court. That's what makes Clark special. She doesn't just play, she adapts and conquers. But here's the wild part. Clark's just getting started. Another expert said, what's crazy is she's a rookie and she's going to get better. Can you imagine that? She's already shaking up the league and she's still learning. Clark's not just changing her own game, she's changing the whole WNBA. She's inspiring a new generation of players and fans. Her success is shifting how people see women's basketball. Clark's not just a player anymore, she's a game changer. And the future of the WNBA is looking brighter than ever.